almost dinner time, y'all. It's a little after 4 o'clock and it has been a beautiful day. It is 75 degrees out there, sunshine. It feels so much like spring. So I wasn't in the mood to make anything heavy or hot. So I decided on a pasta salad, a chicken bacon ranch pasta salad. And it is to die for. And it's a big old salad, but that's okay because I'll take some down to my little friends at the fire station. So I'm not worried too much anymore about cooking too much food because I have somebody to take it to if I do. You're gonna need a cup and a half of sour cream. I use Good Culture because it is the best. And I just learned about Good Culture, I don't know, a couple months ago when I was trying my caviar. I don't think I'll ever eat another kind of sour cream again because there is a difference. Then I'm gonna need about a cup and a half of Blue Plate mayo, you know. Let me get a spoon. It's about a cup and about a half. I normally wouldn't even measure that, but you know. I'm trying to be professional. I'll get that all mixed up. To this, we're gonna add 2 packets of ranch. Now, if you have a problem with salt, you might wanna do just 1 packet of ranch, but we love salt and we love ranch and we like stuff to have a lot of seasoning, so 2 packets of ranch for us. That all mixed up. All right, we're gonna mix it some more, but to that we're gonna add 1 full pound of bacon chopped up, about a 1/4 cup of pickled jalapenos, 4 green onions or chives, whatever you wanna do, chopped up, about a cup of the little cherry tomatoes chopped up. I cut them in 4s because I don't like big bites of tomato, and mix that up. All right, let's get our bowl over here. And I've got 1 full pound of bow tie pasta. Y'all, we call it Bowdy pasta here. Let me tell y'all real quick that story about Bowdy pasta. Listen. Let me back this up so y'all can see. I don't want to get in trouble here. Y'all can see. Okay. When I tell y'all that I'm married to Doug Heffernan, if you know, you know. King of Queens, so I'm talking about Doug Heffernan. My husband is retired from UPS, and literally people used to call us Doug and Carrie because he is Doug Heffernan all day long. We were at an Italian restaurant one time. Listen, my husband's very smart. I'm not disparaging his intelligence whatsoever, but he, like Doug Heffernan, has a tendency to use words that are not words, that he just makes it up, and always hysterically comical. One day after we were leaving church and we went to eat with the family and friends, how you do when you have small kids after church, everybody goes to eat. And we must have been mad at each other because I wasn't sitting next to him. He was further down the aisle from me. And he was scanning that menu, and he gets the waitresses taking the order, and he says something, I don't know what the question was, but he wanted to know what was in that Bowdy pasta. And she's like, sir, what? And he kept saying, he's getting aggravated. The Bowdy pasta, ma'am, it's the Bowdy pasta. Of course, I'm scanning the menu trying to figure out what he's saying, what he could be talking about. And before she starts making her way down there to try to get to him because he's down. And before she could get to him, I said, babe, are you talking about the bow tie pasta? And I mean, the table lost their minds. He lost his mind laughing. But yeah, we call it Bowdy pasta. I could tell you stories after stories after stories of stuff like that. And you think, well, I mean, that's an Italian restaurant, and possibly, you know, maybe he just didn't know. But let me tell you the story real quickly, and I'll move on. This is real quick to throw together. We went to the Dairy Queen one time. We had been in Galveston with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their family. Coming back, and we all stopped at Dairy Queen. His brother and his wife and kids were behind us in their car, windows down. Our kids were yelling at their kids. We were in front of them in line at the Dairy Queen. And we're all ordering Blizzards, and there's a big, on the marquee sign or whatever, has a big X and the little TREME, little X Dream was the name of this Blizzard. But he don't see the X. My husband don't see the X, so he's trying to order the Treme Blizzard, TREME, Treme Blizzard. And the lady's like, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Treme, ma'am, the Treme. And listen, I don't know what's happening. His brother and sister-in-law are back there laughing their heads off. And finally he starts saying, it's got the coconut, it's got the chocolate, and then the lady goes, sir, are you trying to order the extreme? Listen, his brother about fell out of the car. I fell out of the car laughing. It is the funniest thing. So to this day, we call this Bowdy pasta. And when we go get a Blizzard, we're gonna get a Treme. So that's the story about my husband. Back to the salad. So put all this in your pasta. For that, I've chopped up I use this chicken. There's 2 different kinds. This one's this is Members Mark. It's from Sam's. Mix it all up, y'all. Just let it chill for a little while, just, 30 minutes or so, and it's ready to eat. All right, I got it mixed up, and I almost forgot to tell y'all the most important part. Well, not the most important part, but another good part. 8 ounces of Colby Jack cheese. 8 ounces, make sure I'm not putting too much. Yes, the whole bag. Nobody ever said that's too much cheese. Before I mix it up, I'm gonna also add a little Cajun two-step because if it isn't spicy around here, we don't really care to have it. So my daughter don't love that idea, but She don't like spicy, but that won't make it too spicy. That just makes it good. So we'll call this Cajun chicken bacon ranch pasta salad. That's what I'll call it. This is absolutely delicious. If you don't know about this right here, you need to get on it. I'm not sponsored, but I do love it, and I love the guy who makes it, and he also makes it, if salt's a problem for you, he also makes it, I'm pretty sure, in a salt-free version. That will never happen in my house, but if you don't like salt or can't have salt, you could get this in a salt-free version, I'm pretty sure. Let me get this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and I'll come back. All right, I'm ready to eat it. But first I'm gonna fix me a Dirty Sprite Zero. Y'all, so many of y'all asked me what a dirty soda is. I'm gonna show y'all. This is Sprite Zero. Use any soda you wanna use, whatever your orange, Coke, Sprite, anything. And then you're just gonna add a splash of any sweet cream, coffee creamer you want. This one is Chobani, is my favorite, but you could get, and Chobani has a sugar-free one and I'm just out of it, so. But if you use a sugar-free, then you're very few calories here. Anyway. Delicious. Okay, let's get a bite. All right, make sure I get a piece of chicken and all that bacon. Get a bite, let's get a piece of chicken. That is so good. Refreshing, not spicy. I didn't put too much Cajun two-step in there. It's not spicy at all. My daughter will be able to eat this. It's so good. Y'all, that's so easy. On a summer day or on a spring day when you don't want anything hot. Y'all try this.